Alright, I'm gonna make you a deal. If you actually follow what I say in this video, your putting will get better. Yeah, I know that sounds like every YouTube golf guru's fake promise right before they sell you that $2.99 Secret of the Pros PDF. But I'm not gonna talk about your putting stroke. Nope, I'm not gonna talk about your rocking shoulders, your toe flow, your inner child trauma, or that 4-putt from 2019. Nope, I'm gonna fix your putting without once mentioning your stroke, because you don't need another tip, you need this intervention. So let's be honest, shall we? If you've ever bought a new putter thinking it would change everything, congratulations, you've just officially joined the Golf Witness Protection Program, because every 6 months you disappear into the pro shop looking for the one. And unfortunately, you've been lied to again. The industry doesn't want you to get better, it wants you to believe you can for $4.99. They said, but this one has tungsten weighting and AI face milling. Yeah, well, my last putt still missed AI generated wide right. Putting is not about technology, it is about touch, and you can't fix a field problem with a Gucci head cover. If you cannot control speed, it doesn't matter if your putter is a Scotty Cameron, a broomstick, or a leftover spatula from your last BBQ. But there's still an even bigger lie in the putting history, which is your path matters. It doesn't. Base angle controls 90 to 95% of where your ball starts in putting. Path, maybe 5 to 10%, if that. So unless your stroke looks like a murder scene, it probably doesn't matter. Billy Mayford chopped across it like he was fighting a snake, and he's one of the best putters on tour of his time. Bobby Locke swung from the inside like he was trying to hook a bowling ball, also one of the best ever. Two completely different strokes, same result, made everything, and didn't care what the science said. Because putting isn't principle based, it's preference based. Stop letting YouTube scientists tell you there's one perfect stroke, because there isn't. Golf instruction loves to sound deep. The putter must release squarely through impact with symmetrical arc geometry. The translation: please buy my online course. Putting is and will always be about speed control, not mechanics, not alignment sticks, not green reading books that looks like tax forms, but speed. If you can't control how far the ball rolls, you're just guessing. I tell my students all the time, grab one of these, a lag circle. 10% of your total putt length, that's your target zone. If you're 10 feet away, 1 foot circle. If you're 50 feet away, 5 foot circle. Be realistic. A few 3-putts are fine, but if you 4-putt, you don't need a lesson, you need a priest. And to make this hit home harder, let's throw out this big truth bomb. Here's what the best in the world actually make. And these are all make ranges. For from 3 feet, these guys are deadly. That's their lag distance. They try to lag everything within 3 feet, which is why they don't have many 3-putts. But look at the 10 feet. From 10 feet, they drop to below half. From 20 feet, it's 15%. From 25 feet and out, they're making less than 10%. So the next time you line up that 20-foot birdie putt for par and get pissed it didn't drop, just remember, you're basically saying you're 2 to 3 times better than the best players on earth. It's time to get real. Know these stats. Tattoo them on your forearm if you have to, because once you do, it changes how you putt. 20-foot putt, lag it up. Don't force it in. And trust me, the ones you try to lag, they actually drop in more often than the ones you try to make. So bottom line, you don't need the perfect stroke. You need predictable speed. Stop worshiping the line like it's some holy relic. Start worshiping lag. You can have the prettiest putting stroke on YouTube and still walk around your ball like it's a lost tourist at Augusta. The best putters aren't perfect. They're boringly consistent, and boring putting wins. So here's your new putting gospel. Stop blaming the putter. Stop blaming the slope. Stop blaming your childhood trauma from that mini golf windmill. Learn to control speed, because if you can't, it's not the putter's fault, it's the pilot.